Hello, everybody, and welcome to Waverly Summer 98. We're here now. Gremlins have been conquered, so has traffic. We have arrived. Thank you all for your patience. Really appreciate that. Before we get into tonight's shenanigans, because with this crew, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of that, and we will jump into quick introductions before we actually get into the game. So we'll go around the overlay and say who you are, who you're playing, and yeah, that's all I got for you. So we will start with Leon.
Hey everybody, my name's Austin. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing Leon, whose pronouns are also he, him. He's a comic book pop culture nerd.
Alright, and Basil.
Hey, I am Wasa, and I am playing Basil, the new kid. Our pronouns are they, them.
Alright, and Arwind.
Hi guys, I'm KP and I play Arwind. He's a photog. Wow, I totally mispronounced that. I don't know why. He's a photo nerd. He's kind of new in town and been there for 3 years. So yeah. And it's a he's he him. Sorry.
All right, and Michelle, or Darcy, keeping the streak of calling you by her character names alive here.
Okay. Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Darcy. Our pronouns are she, her. Darcy is a gearhead who's not afraid of ghosts.
Great. And finally, Cory.
Hi, I'm Ren. They, them. I play Cory. He, him, because I apparently like to be confusing. Cory is the jock with a heart of gold. Maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
I try. He tries.
Yes,
He tries
for sure.
real hard.
He's our cinnamon roll.
Yes, Cory is our cinnamon roll. I am Sarah, she, her. I'm playing everybody else. And so we pick up where we left off last time with Basil and Darcy having just delivered an apology pie to Morgana for the murder in the dark incident the night before. By the way, we played Murder in the Dark last time, an actual game in Australia, and definitely not what you think, strangely enough, but so Basil
we
and
actually
Darcy, yeah, I don't think anybody actually won the game,
No.
but Basil and Darcy have left the farmhouse with some information in tow. Cory and Leon are on their way back, kind of trying to outrun a pretty nasty storm on their way back from sneaking away from their friends and seeing Mulan. And Arwind is fresh from having broken into the principal's office and spied and hacked into her computer. Not having sent an email and terrifying the whole group, printed out some email records and then went to the dark room to develop some of the photos that he took the night before, learning that the sort of dual exposure of the farmhouse is slowly getting closer to itself. And that is where we pick up. So we will flash to start with Darcy and Basil as you are back from the apology pie and the very clever use of a falling apple to sneak into the office of the farmhouse and see what you can see.
Basil, you want to meet Grandpa?
I mean, sure, yeah, we could do that.
Because Grandma doesn't want to know anything. Grandpa wants to know it all. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm going to go in and find Grandpa. And
Okay.
Grandpa, this is Basil. I know you've heard me talk about them. And
Hi, Basil.
Okay.
so, Basil.
I know that look.
Yeah. So, we did the apology pie and an apple fell and Basil had to retrieve it. What'd you see?
And by fell, you mean fell. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And and they took their time finding it. Did you happen to see anything?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't want a fallen apple to go and get old and everyone forgets about it. So I
No,
obviously, you know,
you get
had
ants,
to.
and it's not a good situation. Yeah.
No, no. And yeah, so went into the office and interesting. I saw something called the Fey Accords. That's
Um, go ahead.
I don't know what that is. Kind of sounds big, kind of sounds important, kind of sounds like something that you're not a regular thing. Bit weird.
No, no, I would imagine that sounds big.
That sounds real
Um,
big.
That sounds real big.
Yeah, we are we have a strong so we have they're Fae. Morgana's Fae. And it seems as though the principal, Elena, is her sister and is also Fae. And we don't know why they're here or what the accord actually is. I mean, are we forcing them to do something or are they forcing us to do something?
Uh and Martin kind of gets like a look on his face, like he's thinking about something there. Uh, I mean, I haven't really met any Fae that I'm aware of. I may have and just didn't know about it. But from everything I've read, I don't know that we can really make them do things. They're pretty more powerful than we are. So I'd imagine it's possibly the other way around. That's weird. Don't really know that I like her living next door.
Well, it's owned by the town.
Yeah, you mentioned that. That's
Yeah, it's not. The mayor knows. The mayor approved the paperwork.
he gets
And
and Darcy, you would know that
Yeah.
Martin does not like the mayor. The mayor's name is John, and it's like they like grew up together, and it is like Martin just does like there's nothing specific about him that he doesn't like. It's just that guy, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course John knows about it. He would. Okay. So the Fey Accords. Did you see anything else in the house? Anything?
All the power. They didn't have anything plugged in.
Yeah. Is it?
So
Is
TV,
there actually?
fridge, bit weird. Fridge.
He's
not
like
plugged
looking
in.
out the window, like not actually any power lines going to that house.
Yeah, I thought about that.
So the light's magic.
The light's magic. Was the refrigerator running?
No.
No.
Was it? No.
No, it wasn't. From memory, I don't think it was, right?
You couldn't tell. It's not like you opened
Yeah.
the door.
No. It was just off, but you know, maybe it's a magic fridge. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, there's
Could
magic
be.
lights.
I mean, she was stirring her tea with magic, so
Oh. Yeah, the spoon.
It's really
yeah,
cool.
spoon.
Yeah.
I mean, really terrifying and unsettling to be living next door, but a little cool too.
Yeah. So
Okay. So we've got, and he like takes out a little notebook, like you know, like the grandpa
Yeah.
notebook that they always got,
yeah.
and scribbles down a couple of things. Like you see that he writes down Fey Accords and like no electronics, like no power lines. Like I don't like John, but I like you. Points to Darcy, and you did the cool thing with the apple, so I like you too. So I will talk to John, see if I can figure out what the hell that guy knows about any of this. It's for you.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause it seems as though whoever's in charge, whatever mayor's in charge, approves of the person living there. Like they get the okay. And from what I learned, it's like last time in 48, there's on a piece of paper, it says like to Titania and Helena were both in the house, but Titania's gone. And like, do you remember?
Yeah, Helena, the one who married Jimmy, right? That's the one we're
Right.
talking about. Yeah. No, now that you mentioned it, I do remember her showing up that summer when all the other stuff happened.
So she doesn't, I mean, that's 50 years ago. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, they don't, they again, I haven't met a Fae, I haven't spoken to a Fae, I haven't done Fae research, but I've done,
yeah.
Fae research. They don't age the way we do. They age a lot slower, if at all.
So did she
So-
show up and then leave town and then come back? People don't.
I don't remember. I don't remember Helena leaving town. I mean, she may have. I mean, I'm sure she's gone on vacation with her family and Jimmy, but no,
Okay,
not like GM has forgotten the name of the person who went missing in 48, but not like that one did. Where they've gone for the whole summer and came back.
Donna Cartwright.
Thank you. ADHD memory problems. Thank you for that. Yeah, not like, I mean, if she's gone, she's gone for like, a couple of weeks, not the way Donna left and came back.
So you remember Helena coming to town?
Yeah, I remember her. I don't know that I remember her sister. I don't think I ever talked to, I've spoken to Helena since then. I don't know that I ever spoke to Titania. Well, she was here. Certainly didn't know that was her name until today. But I remember, yeah, no, she came that summer with the other stuff that, the ghosts and all that.
Okay. So I wonder how old.
Yeah, how
That was
old does
50.
Helena look?
Yes.
She looks like
Basil's
she's
kind
in
of
her.
quiet, like mildly concerned. Like, how is
That's
it that
fair.
this person's
Because she has
existing?
young children. So
She's got young children. Yeah, her kids are like in 2nd and 4th grade, so they're 8 and 10-ish. She herself looks like she's in about like early to mid 40s.
So so when she got okay, just a little, like when she got pregnant, were people like not surprised? I mean, like, because she's in her, that was 50 years ago, and 10 years, well, no, yeah, she could have 10 years ago, yeah, but if she came, but that would mean she was a kid.
So she was an adult when she got here. She looked pretty much like she does now.
Okay. So for 50 years, she hasn't changed. And how'd she meet Mr. Santiago?
Sorry, I'm just seeing
Brain
Austin's
is
chat.
Yeah.
Sorry. She Grandpa's old, come on. She, Jimmy and I went to school together. She met him that summer. He's aged better than most of us that graduated then.
Okay.
Jimmy is not Faye though. That kid's been around since I was born. Like we grew up together, so he's not Faye. He's just ages well, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
You've seen Jimmy, and he definitely looks older than Helena, but does not look as old as Grandpa does.
Okay. Okay. This is all very interesting. Yeah. That's a lot. Okay, well, thank you, Grandpa, for talking to the
You got
mayor.
it.
And
Yeah, I'll
I'm trying to
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep Leon from going inside the house. I've been doing the best that I can.
I
'Cause
don't I mean that's wise though, and he kind of like looks trying to make sure your grandmother isn't within earshot. That's probably wise, but also I'm not sure they're actually here to hurt us. I mean
yeah.
like Donna came back last time, so I don't know. Let me know what you find
Yeah.
out. I will talk to John.
Thank you, Grandpa.
luck.
I love
Thank
you.
Anything for you. I love you too.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too, Basil. Cool accent.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah. I gotta take them home.
Okay.
Yeah,
Drive safe.
thanks,
There's a
Simon.
storm on the way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll do.
And as you two head out, we will swing on over to Arwind.
Well, Arvind actually is probably just kind of freaking out. I think we left off where he left the school and he noticed.
Oh, okay, so you were on the way back to
clouds.
the motel. Okay.
Yeah. So nothing else
Okay.
on his end. I think he's just trying to get back to the hotel and then get in touch with someone as quickly as he can to let them know what happened.
Okay. All right, cool. So brief shot of Arwind walking down the street. Cut to Cory and Leon jamming out to the Mulan soundtrack on their way back from the movie.
How's this storm looking behind us?
Real dark, and gaining on you is not really the phrase that I'm looking for, because that makes it seem like it's actively malicious and trying to chase you.
It's totally just a normal storm.
It's totally normal storm, completely normal storm. You're seeing the rearview mirror, like it's getting darker and getting closer to you, so it's moving pretty fast. And you can start to see like flashes of lightning in it.
Is there a forecast for a bad? Like, it's the summer, it's the Midwest, and happens with it. Like, I feel like, especially in the 90s, you probably listen to the forecast every morning because you don't just have like a phone to check all day. Was there a forecast for this?
Yeah, I mean, like it wasn't on the like yesterday morning. You didn't hear anything about it, but this morning when you listened, you did. Like, basically, hey, big ass storm on the way was essentially the. Like, it showed up on radar is the answer to your question. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Cory, do you have anywhere to be right now?
It's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
No.
I think we should take a little field trip real quick.
Are we like already on a field trip?
We're gonna take a detour from our field trip of going home.
All right.
Do we know where Principal Santiago lives? It being a smaller town, like, do we know like what area of the town she lives in at least?
Yeah, you know the area of the town. I don't know that you know necessarily like which house is hers, but she lives in kind of the northern area of town. I want to say it's by Spring Street. Let me pull the map.
Like,
usually, as kids, I mean, you wouldn't really particularly care where your teacher.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that you care like where she lives, but she lives up by the elementary school, and I'd say like when both of you went to the elementary school, like you were able to, you saw like Jimmy walking because it's close enough that he would have walked to work. So they live up there. They live you would have seen him walking from Spring Street, so just a couple of blocks away from the junior school.
Near Nina's. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to take us by Principal Santiago's house.
Okay.
Is that cool for Cory? I just think a quick pop in.
I mean, are we gonna like knock on the door and make up some sort of excuse, or are we just gonna like see from the outside?
I'm gonna knock on the door and talk to her. Hopefully, she's home. She may not be home. Which is fair. I don't know where she'd be on a Sunday, but
Maybe she's finally seen the X-Files movie.
You know what? That'd be great. Then I could talk to her about it.
All right.
Where's your favorite part of Milan?
Well, I mean, I really like that little lizard thing.
Oh, Mushu the dragon. Yeah. He was pretty wicked. I like that he didn't have to like change. You know, he was just like the same. Like he wanted to be this big, scary dragon, but he didn't have to be to help.
Yeah, but I mean, he was also like a big scary dragon in his heart.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I also really liked all the sword fighting.
I mean, that part was really cool. I mean, I really liked the when she got on the roof and took the fan, took the sword with the fan trick. That was kind of a cool full circle moment.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, okay. Remember she was on the roof and.
No, I remember being on the roof and being like, "Whoa, these roofs look really weird."
Okay, yeah. And then there was and it was cool. That was neat. They had some wicked songs though.
Yeah. I really want to know if I could climb a flagpole.
There's plenty of summer
flagpole
left
in town.
There's plenty of summer left to try it. Do you want to get some weights or just?
I'm gonna try it. Yeah.
Free?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where I can get those circle things though.
Well, I mean the weights at the school like weight room they're circles.
You're right, and Ren does not spend enough time with weights to remember that fact. Cory would probably know that. Scratch that. Hashtag fake jock. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, when you don't have them on the little poles, they're circles.
But we gotta find the strap things. You're right. We don't have those.
Yeah. I lost it.
Anyway, that's what we're up to.
Yeah.
All right. So you make it into town just as it begins to rain. It's like that kind of like the slight rain right before it really kind of kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
And you drive up to Spring Street. Again, you're not really quite sure which house is hers, for sure. You do know that she has small kids, and there's one of the houses very distinctly has like a trampoline and a swing set in the background.
Okay. I will park there. Do you want to come with Cory? You want to hang here, or?
I'm gonna be honest. I just want to sit in the car because I think I'll mess this up.
Okay. I mean, your call, man. I'll leave the keys here if you crank the music. I should be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up.
Wish Arwind was there.
This is like
No, because I would force Cory. Because like, no, you're coming. No.
no. Cory is doing like has rolled up the windows and like slid the seat back and is just like hiding in the car. Doesn't want to get caught.
I go up to the door and.
That's a real solid knock.
And immediately you hear a dog barking, like freaking out at the knock. Here, Sadie, just stop with the, and kind of like the dog like kind of like running on the hardwood floor noises. And then door opens and it's Jimmy.
Oh, hey, Mr. Santiago, is Principal Santiago here today? Now, I guess she lives here, so she'll be here eventually. But
she does. Leon, yeah, Leon.
Yes,
He'd know you.
yes.
Never mind, Leon. It would have been a confident Leon. Sorry, small town. Because Helena, Leon's here. Okay.
how's your summer
She's
going,
like,
Mr. Santiago?
it's pretty good,
Yeah. Weird storm.
Really.
It's gonna be a big one. Looks like.
It's gonna be a big one. Yeah.
Get those flashlights ready.
Yeah, make sure you get home before it gets too bad.
We should.
And Helena's walks forward, has this like a little bit of a like what the hell like look on her face, but then just covers it. Hey Leon, what can I do for you?
I just was wondering.
Just kind of like wanders off to like deal with the dog that's like. I don't have dogs, but it's doing a dog thing.
I just had one quick question.
Yeah?
Helena Santiago, are you a fae?
Sorry. She just kind of looks at you and she goes, "Am I a what?"
Are you Helena Santiago, a fae, or some people call fairy creature? Either a fae princess or it seems like you're related to Tanya, Morgana. Are you a fae?
What brought this question on?
So you are a fae because you can't lie to me, which is why you're avoiding the question.
I'm interested as to where this question is coming from. This is a very odd question to be asking your principal on a Sunday afternoon in the summer.
Oh, I was in the car and I realized that since you and your sister were fae, you couldn't lie to us, and how you had kept not lying to us, but also not telling the truth, which is something a fae would do. And I'm
like my readings about them, yeah, I agree. It is something a fae would do.
I'm like 99% sure your sister is a fae, and we know that your other siblings are fae, so either you're adopted or you're a fae.
It's a reasonable assessment of the situation, yeah.
So, I mean, you could either say yes, because you're clearly a fae, because you're not saying no. Because if you weren't, you'd just be like, no, what are you talking about? But since you aren't, you're probably a fae, so you can either just tell me, and we could, like, talk.
Leon, what are you talking about?
Okay.
This is a really odd collection of questions.
I just am trying to figure out what's going on with you and all these fae creatures being in town, so, like, we could have just talked about it. Yeah, I know, your sister the fae. Like you. So either we could just like, you know, have an open, honest conversation, which is all you can really do, and you don't have to do all this verbal gymnastics, or we can keep doing this. It's really your call, Principal Santiago.
What even brought all of this? I understand your logic as to how you've gotten to this, but what actually, why are you on my doorstep asking about this?
I had an idea.
It's about to pour rain. You should be.
I'm not though. I think something's going on with you and your sister in the town, and I, you know, would love to be able to help, but I can't help if you don't let me. I clearly know a lot.
Yes, you know quite a lot, which is why you're asking me all of these questions instead of stating them. What do you think you need to help with?
I mean,
thunder in the background.
I mean, I think something's going on with the town. Either it cursed you, or you cursed it, or you cursed each other, and now there's something that's keeping you here because you can't. You said you haven't been home in a long time, which sounds like you're stuck. And I feel like
home's just a very long way away, and I mean, I like Jimmy and my kids.
Yeah, but I mean, it just seems like there seems like there's something going on, and I would love to be able to help you and your sister somehow. I mean, I'm not nobody.
No, you're Leon.
So once you decide you would like to get some help, you could let me know. But it seems like you're not ready for it yet.
I'll keep that in mind. If I need any help,
And I know you mean it because again, you can't lie.
If I need any help.
When you need some help, you can let me know. But like you said, it's about to rain. I just wanted to let you know you don't have to hide. I'm not a. I know if you wanted to do something malicious, you would have done it, especially by now, because I'm just on your doorstep telling you that you're a fae to your face, like right here.
It's a really odd declaration. It really is, Leon.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but this is also me finding out that you're not here to hurt us, and that's great. So I hope you have.
Why would I be?
I hope you have a lovely evening, Principal Santiago, who is also a fae. And he's gonna start leaving.
Have a good evening as well. Leon, is that Cory in the car?
I don't know what you're talking about. Bye.
Bye. Drive safe. It's okay. She just like stands in her doorway.
Oh,
like,
Principal Santiago?
Leon, yeah?
You're not making it rain, are you?
No.
Okay. And I get in the car.
She's just like you as you drive off, she's like still standing there like with this like sort of somewhat dumbfounded expression on her face as you drive off and it starts to pour.
Hey Cory. I have like 3 bits of information. The first one being Principal Santiago's definitely a fake creature. The second one being she's not here to hurt us because I just did all that and she didn't hurt me. And the third one being that they're not causing the storm. This is not, at least it's not her fault. It could be her sister's. I should have asked if her sister's causing this. Anyway.
Yes. You asked specifically if she was causing the storm and she said no.
Yeah. Anyway.
To clarify that.
So, like, now we know that.
Did you, like... Alright, I'm gonna be real with you, dude.
Mm-hmm. He's just, like, pleasantly driving. Yeah, what's up?
You, like, live in a witch shop, right?
I mean, essentially. Yes.
So, like, did you cast a spell to figure out if she was fae?
No, I'm just a really good detective. I watch a lot of Batman.
Okay, cool.
I just kind of put 2 and 2 together. She was always almost lying to us, but not technically, and they can't lie. So I asked her if she was a fae, and she could either say no, and then she's not, or she's lying, which means either way she's not a fae, or yes. She said neither, also confirming that she's a fae.
Wait,
she really, I kind of, it's, checkers? Or chess? Chess? Austin said checkers because he doesn't know chess. Chess?
I've never played it, but I know smart people do.
Yeah, so in chess, you call it a checkmate. She kind of had no move to make where she could get out.
I'm a little confused, but I trust you.
Okay. Anyway, we should be fine between the terms my mom gave us. And again, she didn't turn into a giant dragon and attack me. So I think we were right when we all kind of thought that.
Yeah, but what if she's a giant dragon in her heart?
Shit, she could be a giant dragon in her heart. Hopefully she's not. And hopefully in her heart she is also kind Principal Santiago. But I just wanted you to know since you go to the school ton.
Yeah.
But remember, she can't lie to you, but you can lie to her.
Alright.
Also be careful anytime she gives you stuff.
I don't think she's ever given me anything.
Yeah, that's probably good. She's probably looking out for us in that regard. I would take Cory home.
All right.
And be like, make sure you get your flashlights out. Looks like a big one.
So you drop Cory off. It's not that far from her house, actually, to the trailer park where Cory lives. During which point it is now it's not quite that like no visibility rain, but it is pouring rain and there's thunder and lightning. It looks basically like it was late afternoon anyway, but it's very close to nighttime.
Okay.
Light level out.
Okay.
So Basil's farm is way out.
Uh-huh.
Darcy's probably like, Basil,
Yeah.
do you think I could hang here?
Yeah, I think
So-
you should just stay here until the storm passes at least.
Yeah, I'll just call home and let them know.
Grandpa answers the phone like he is at your
Yeah.
parents' house. Tell me you're staying with a friend of yours right now.
Yeah, I'm at Basil's.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah,
That's
just
hang there until this is over. This is nasty.
yeah, we'll do.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
All right. So we have Cory at home, Darcy and Basil at Basil's farmhouse, Arwind at the motel. Leon, where are you headed?
I'm headed to be off mute. I have had enough shenanigans now.
Have
I'll
you
probably-
though? Really?
I'll probably go. I mean, I'll head home down Rowan Avenue, which will go past.
Okay.
If I see my parents are still at the shop, I'll just stop there and assume, he would. If it's a big one, he's not gonna want to sit at home in a storm. So if it looks like his parents haven't closed up the shop yet, he'll go there and.
Yeah, they're the shop isn't open super late on Sundays, but they're still there.
He'll stop there
Okay.
instead of just going on. If he sees their cars, he'll be like, oh, and
Yeah, he does.
turn on Main Street really quick and just park.
Okay.
Head inside.
All right. Your dad looks up at the little bell, goes, "Oh, hey."
Hey, my principal's a fae. I'm gonna head back and see what mom's up to.
You can't just leave that there, Leon. What?
My principal's a fae. I'm gonna head back and see what mom's up to.
Yeah, I guess there's really not much more to add to that statement.
No, I
Okay.
have literally nothing else to add.
Yeah, I guess one wouldn't. I don't know how to react to that. You're gonna need to give me a minute.
Are there any high seas in the back, or what's the high sea situation?
I don't drink them, so if there aren't
Okay.
any, it would be a certain somebody else's fault.
That's fair. I can respect that. You well played, Dad. Has Principal Santiago ever came in here to shop before? Do you know?
Can't recall seeing her.
How about
I
that?
mean, it's kind of a limited clientele, coming in.
How about that new lady? Oh, her name's Morgana. She's probably Morgana Le Fay, also.
Of course it is. No, I don't know that she's been in. I mean, your brother is usually she would have asked her, because I might have been in the back. I don't know. I haven't seen
Okay.
her in here.
Also, I know Mom's the Fae person. There's not werewolves or something you deal with, is there?
It's not werewolves.
All right. Great talk, Dad. Do we have
Good
flashlights
talk.
here?
Yeah. And I
Okay.
mean, and he gestures, there's a shit ton of candles as well, So we got flashlights, but we also, if anything else fails.
I'm gonna go find the flashlights and see if I remembered to buy High C, but I don't remember telling the GM that I bought High C, so probably not.
You could have had Ecto Cooler in the back of the shop. That's fine.
No, I never said it in stream. It didn't happen.
If you want to punish Leon that way, you can, but I'm
No,
not
that's-
gonna.
It's all out of Capri Sun.
Leon is out of Capri Sun. It's like you're at the bottom of the variety pack with fine, I guess I'll drink this.
Yeah, I'll just go back and find some
Yeah.
flashlights.
Your mom is unpacking a box of crystals. She goes, "Oh, hey,
Hey, Mom. You should.
how's
you
it
wanna
how's it doing out? It
Bad.
sounds really okay."
It's not good. Do you want to take a seat?
She looks. She's like, "I mean, I am."
Oh, good. Leon takes a seat.
You're not doing drugs, are you?
No,
Like,
he
that's
takes a
not what this-
seat and he
okay, good.
scooches it 2 scooches back. The lady in the barn house is a fae. Also, my principal's a fae and it's her sister. So do we have any more High C?
She carefully puts the
And
nice
goes into the
amethyst
fridge.
down. like, what?
Closes the
Want
fridge.
to start that again?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what I told Dad. Principal Santiago's a fae, and so is her sister. I don't really have much more to add. I literally know nothing else about the situation. I just
Okay,
figured that
I'm
out like 10
fairly
minutes
certain I
ago.
told you not to talk to Faye. How did you find this out?
I didn't know. So is it my fault that she's been my principal this whole? Can you blame me? That's her fault.
If you give me enough time, I will find a way.
I just found out not 20 minutes ago. So now, if you want me to never talk to my principal again, Mother, I can start that.
No,
Mother.
we're not going to be rude, Leon.
Okay. Well,
but okay, like puts the entire box aside of like this is a problem for later.
Mm-hmm.
The farmhouse.
You want to know start to finish, and Leon like takes out a notebook. Okay, so let's see. So it all started when the farmhouse was being weird, and he'll like go over.
Yeah, so it's like it's one of those things where like you see like it all started with the farmhouse is being weird. He gets like 2 sentences in, and then it like cuts to like the storm raging across a far like the fields, and then to like other people doing stuff, and then it's back, and Leon's in the middle of the story, and it's just like kind of keeps doing that. While that's happening, what is anybody else doing at this moment during storm?
Arwind is desperately trying to call people, like anybody who's willing to pick up. So whoever is the first one's going to pick up.
All right. Who's the first person you call?
I would say again. Well, because I think he tried to call Cory and I think he tried to call Cory first, but they wouldn't pick up.
Right, because
Cory wasn't there.
Yeah. So, and he tried to call the rest of them, but everybody was still in the transit. So I think the next one he's going to call is probably Darcy, just because her place is the closest to the farmhouse.
It's like, hello, and it's Darcy's older sister on the phone.
What's her name?
Emma.
Okay.
Yeah, Mather's residence. This is Emma.
Hey Emma, it's me, Arwind. Is Darcy home? This is really urgent.
Darcy. And then you hear like this like muffled conversation in the background of like, she's not here. She's at a friend's house. It's like, fine. She's not here, Arwind. Sorry. She's apparently at someone named Basil's house.
Got it. Thanks. Bye. Click.
Bye.
And then immediately he's gonna ring up Basil.
Okay.
Basil's... I think during like when they've gotten there, Basil's probably been like, you can hang back here, but I'm just gonna close up some of the farm bits because it's gonna storm, and you kind of do that. Yeah. So Basil's probably like running around the farm doing as much.
Yeah, so Basil is outside getting soaked out of their skin trying to like close this up. Basil, your mom is helping you as well. So Darcy, you are in this farmhouse alone and you hear the phone ring.
Hello, Basil's.
Thank God! Oh my God! Finally!
Oh, okay, Arwind. Hey, Arwind, how you doing? It's okay. It's all right.
Panic mode. Okay.
Why?
What? Okay. Okay. First, we need to meet up tonight. So after we left, I went to the school to develop the photos, and some crazy are happening, and I have a big hunch of what's happening. But you know how when I last took those photos, the farmhouse there's 2 farmhouses, like 2 images of the house.
Yes.
You take way too long to answer. Now there are those same 2 farmhouses are now much closer together. They are merging. They're coming together. And I have a hunch that when they meet and become one image, something's about to go down. we need to all meet up.
Well, there's a storm happening right now.
Yeah,
It's really
about
bad.
that. Do we have storms like this around this time?
It's the Midwest. Of course we do.
A note on that, the answer is yes, you do have like the wicked thunderstorms.
Mm.
There's something about the way that this one rolled into town. Like, yes, it showed up a little bit on radar enough time for the morning news or whatever to have it, but this one seems stronger than most that you're used to. But it's not out of the realm possibility for you to have a wicked thunderstorm. There's just something about like the way it rolled in that just felt a little bit different.
Right. Yeah, I think just because how paranoid that Arwind is right now, like whether it's true or not, he's going to start having concerns about it. So he's going to be like, true, we are in the Midwest, but like, I don't know. Something about it seems much bigger than normal. And the fact that we have so many different things coinciding together just has me a little worried. Like,
Okay.
I mean, what happens? Tonight's the night. Like, this is it. Like, they're really close to. I mean, how close are they? How close are the images? Are they like very close together? Or?
There's still distinct images.
Right.
It was like maybe, what did I say last time? Like that they were originally like maybe a centimeter apart, and now it's like half that. So there's still distinct images, but they're not like inches away or anything like that. No.
Okay, so since the last time to now, it's gotten halfway there. So if the rate is the same, how many days has it been since the first time I took that image? Do you remember?
About a week.
A week? About a week. Okay. All right. So as he's talking, then maybe he might like, I don't know. He's still kind of panicking, but he's like, well, it's halfway there now since we last saw it. It's gotten about half a centimeter closer. So I'm not sure. I don't know if the rate is supposed to be steady and it's like another, half a more centimeter is going to take another week, or I just don't know. Something is going on, and I think we all need to meet. I've also, I kind of also did a thing. Don't hate me. I broke into the principal's office.
Dude, what?
Okay. In my defense, I found evidence that confirms everything. Well, I mean, it's not something new, but up till now, I've been, I think, guessing and guesstimating, but I have solid proof.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Wow. It's okay. Does your phone have a multi-line ability?
A what?
Okay. Hold on.
No.
Like
this is me as KP asking.
Like three-way
Oh,
call.
it's like the three-way call that y'all did earlier.
Yeah. Then because we were able to do it then. Yes. I've been trying to reach everybody. No one's been answering. I've been like panic dialing for the last 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well,
pretty sure I wrong dialed and went to some random person. They were kind of freaked out when I started yelling. I should probably not do that next time.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Did you try Leon's shop, the parent's shop? Did you try there?
I did initially, but no one was picking up. So I mean, hopefully they'll pick up now. I can try again. Where's Basil?
Basil's doing stuff outside with, farm stuff.
Okay.
They'll be back. So.
Okay. When they're done, round them up. We gotta meet up. We have to. I don't know. I'm freaking out. Am I
okay,
over?
I need you to breathe.
I hope I'm not over freaking out.
I need you to breathe. I am very far away. This storm can be dangerous.
Okay.
Okay. So I need you to really breathe. I need you to breathe.
Okay.
Okay. Because if this is as bad as it looks and I'm driving with Basil, we could die.
Mm-hmm.
So I love you. I love you so much. I do, but I need you to breathe and realize we need the storm to pass. You need to make sure your parents don't find out what you did. make sure you're keeping
shit.
things,
Sorry.
Nice and safe and everything. And then we gotta let this storm pass.
Like the entire time, Arwin's like chewing at his nails. He's like
just
nervous chew.
Just breathe. Now, Arwind, tell me again what you're going to do. What are you going to do?
Not go outside tonight.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we should probably. I'm gonna try getting in touch with Austin and Cory.
How about? Okay, I'll.
Okay.
Just take a breath. Have you had anything to eat yet?
I've been at home, and the last thing I've been doing is just sitting at this desk trying to get in touch with everybody.
Okay.
But I can probably do with some food.
Yeah, go
Maybe
go
some
get
water.
some food. I'll take over the phone call. Okay. I'll take over the phone calls. All right. You go, breathe, hide your stuff, get some food.
Okay. All right. Just give me a call back whenever you get in touch with them. Okay. I'll be right here.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later.
Yes. Talk to you later.
Okay.
All right.
Click.
Okay. Darcy's going to call Leon's parents' shop. Cannot think of the name right now, but
Kuma's Curiosities.
Kuma's Curiosity.
Okay. Phone picks up Kuma's Curiosities. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm Darcy. Is Leon there by chance?
He is. Just a moment. I don't know how phones. I suddenly totally forgot how phones worked in the 90s.
Just put it down, but not hanging it up.
Puts down, doesn't hang it up. And like, hey Leon, phone's for you. It's one of your friends.
And that's pretty much it, Mom. And he puts his notepad down and walks up to the front.
She's like,
here's my notepad.
Processing. Like the last thing we see before Leon walks out is like her grabbing the notepad to like flip through and reread notes. Hands you the phone.
Hello.
Hey, it's Darcy.
Oh, hey, Darcy, what's up?
Just got off the phone with Arwind. He
cool.
is. I had to calm him down. Hopefully, he's still calm.
Okay.
Because he's wanting all of us to meet like right now, and the storm's bad. And
oh yeah, it's pretty bad out.
Yeah.
What's he so freaked out about? Did he hear what I did?
What did you do?
Oh, I went to Principal Santiago's house and asked her if she was a fae and confirmed that she is.
Dude.
Yeah. She didn't hurt me. So we've learned a few things. She didn't answer. Technically, she didn't say yes, but she also didn't say no, which like, if you ask someone on the aren't you, they would just say no. Like they wouldn't just stare at you. And she asked a lot of leading questions. So I'm going like 90% sure she's a fae. She didn't hurt me. So like, she's probably okay. She's not causing the storm, but I didn't ask if her sister's causing the storm. So we're like 50-50 on that.
So you confronted her and Arwind broke into her office.
He did what?
Yeah.
See, that's way worse. I just went to her house and asked her a question.
I know. So that's why I know we need to meet, but we can't meet right now because this is too serious. I have to,
I mean, this looks like a pretty bad one, and
yeah.
I'm not entirely convinced that just because it's not Principal Santiago that it's not her sister. So
I know, and apparently there's something new about the photos that the houses are coming closer together, but it seems as though it's not going to happen right now. I had to convince him of, I made him look at him again, and he was like, okay.
Like
so
some kind of convergence.
Right. But it's not happening. He was afraid it was happening right now with the storm. And so I had to I calmed him down. He's promising to get food because it seems as though he hasn't eaten in a while. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's super. One sec. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of weird planet alignment that's gonna happen? Any stars gonna be lined up with Earth anytime soon?
I mean, there's always weird planetary stuff. I mean,
But like anything like rare happening? Like, is there like a rare comet or anything?
mm,
Okay.
no, nothing super
Okay.
weird.
I just wanted. There's nothing cosmic going on, so not aliens, just Fae.
Just Faye. Yeah, and yeah, no, I also would like to, because my grandpa is going to talk to the mayor. He's going to actually take
Oh.
one for the team, and
Thanks, Grandpa.
yes, because the mayor, he's like, you know, what Susan is to me, the mayor is to my grandfather.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's really stepping up for us and being
You gotta make him a pie, right? You guys make pies to thank each other, or is that to say sorry?
yeah, he's liking the fact that I'm sharing the information. That's sort of like the exchange, you know. He's
Okay.
part of this. He likes being a part of it. So yeah, we're good on that. Okay, so I should call Cory to let him know in case Arwind calls and stuff. So I'm gonna take care of that. Okay.
Okay,
So-
you have a
yeah.
great day.
Yeah, you learn more from your mom and stuff. I'll hang up and let you do that, and I'll call.
Yeah, she's
Cory.
going my notes now. I'm sure she'll have something to say. Bye.
Yeah, definitely. And then I'm just gonna call Cory.
Oh, the poor adults in this game.
Yeah,
So overwhelmed.
yeah.
Anyway,
So
Cory, your phone rings.
Sup?
Cory, it's Darcy.
Hey!
Okay. So Arwind. So I guess, do you know what Leon did?
Look, we really wanted to see the movie, and we knew that everyone was really busy. We're gonna see it again with you, we promise.
Wait, on top of confronting Principal Santiago, you went to go see Mulan? Dude!
You meant the principal thing, yeah, I don't...
Dude!
I...
Okay, look, so Arwind, I had to calm Arwind down, and you and Arwind are close, so if Arwind calls you, you need to make sure that he remains calm, that he doesn't leave the motel tonight because the storm's really bad. I don't want anyone getting hurt. We will meet, but we need to meet after the storm passes. You understand, you know, Cory, so in case Arwind calls you, please keep him calm and please make sure he stays home. Can you do that? Because he broke into the principal's office.
Whoa.
I know.
That's badass.
Yeah, I know. But you understand, he's a little, so he's promised to get food right now. But just in case if he calls,
So
just reassure.
So he's upset?
Well, he hasn't had a chance to really like calm down, get some food, and think about things. We do all need to get together, which we will do tomorrow, and all that type of stuff. But I had to talk him down about meeting like right now in the middle of this very dangerous storm.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you can just do that for me, and I'll call and let you know when we can all get together. How's that?
Yeah. You're real smart, Darcy.
I have my moments. And was Mulan any good?
I don't want you any more mad at me than you already are.
Well, I want to know the truth because it cost a lot to go to the movie down there.
It was so good, and there's a dragon, and you'll be really excited, and there's the really good songs, and then you'll be a dragon in your heart.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, you do that. All right, later, Cory.
Cory hangs up the phone, puts a rain jacket, rain boots on, and is gonna go find Arwind.
Okay.
No,
All right.
because she didn't tell Cory to stay home. He forgot to tell Cory to stay home.
Specific language. The theme of this game.
We're all
being
Fae.
specific in your directions. Everybody is Fae. All right. So
Oh my
Cory
God.
is venturing out into the storm.
But just with a bicycle, because Cory can't afford a car.
God. Oh God. Okay. Okay.
Please don't kill Cory.
I'm not gonna kill Cory. No.
All right, yeah. So Cory in a goofy rain jacket, heading
Okay.
out to go make sure that Arwind is okay.
You are immediately soaked to the bone.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's summer, so it's not like freezing cold rain. So. Okay.
Cory doesn't have glasses, so like this is fine. If I went outside, I'd be like, I can't see.
It's like these little windshield wipers. All right, so Arwin's at the hotel, the motel, right?
Mhm.
At this point,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you've been calling people. Okay. All right. So, back to, I think at this point, Basil, you and your mom have gotten everything closed up on the farm, so you can be back inside, with Darcy.
Darcy fills them in on everything.
Including Mulan.
Yeah, they saw Mulan.
Really?
Cory says it's really good though, so it seems as though we worth the time and money.
All right. Well, at least it's worth it.
Yeah, at least it's gonna be worth it.
It's worth it.
So I got Darcy's gonna be like, okay, so I got so Leon's with his parents, so that I got Arwind to make sure he stays home, and Cory I told to make sure Arwind stays home, and I didn't tell Cory to stay home. Oh no. Do you think Cory? Oh gosh.
No, I think. Yeah. It's all
He's
right.
gonna go to Arwind, isn't he?
Probably.
Probably. Well, crap. Well, he's not in a car. Cory's fast. Cory's fast. Cory is fast. So,
Yeah,
and
just
it's
get a
not.
little soaked.
Yeah. And I think learning that they went to Milan, threw me. That was, dude.
Well, you got triple whammied. You got breaking in,
Yeah.
straight up asking the Fae question,
Yeah.
and then Mulan.
I know. That's a lot to handle in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
All right. It's all right.
We'll wait till the storm settles up, and then we'll head off.
Yeah.
We'll call people and stuff.
Should be gone by morning. Because it's night, right?
At this point, it's night. Yeah.
Should be gone in the morning.
All right. So with that, with Cory on a bike in the storm, and Arwind trying not to freak out at the motel, Darcy and Basil chilling at the farmhouse, and Leon and his ever-patient parents at the store. We will go ahead and take a break. And we are back. Hello, everybody. We are Waverly Summer 98. We are playing the bubble gumshoe system, even though we tend not to roll in this game. Technically, that's what we're playing. So welcome back. Prior to break, Cory put on some rain boots and a raincoat and headed out into the storm because Darcy's instructions did not specifically require him to stay home. So we will head to Cory, who is soaking wet at this point. No one else is out, so you are heading to Arwind's, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually bring my character
Right,
sheet up because I assume I
Yeah.
may need to make at least one roll, probably. in this
Yeah.
encounter.
Yeah, just to like see how well you do in the rain
Oh no.
with the bike. Good news is Cory's pretty good at this. Go ahead and make me an athletics roll, and you can add none or some or all of those 6 points you got to it. Just put those down.
6? You mean 8?
Possibly. However many points you've got in it, the thing I've got is probably out of date.
Cory is vaguely concerned about his pal, so I feel like this is gonna be just like a big push through the rain.
Okay.
And it got a 7.
Yeah. No problem whatsoever. You are concerned about your friend. You are booking it through the rain, doing the best you can against that. Where'd my map go? As you actually, let me ask this question: is Cory a safety first kind of guy? Like, look both ways. I'm not asking because there's a car coming. I'm asking so I can determine if he sees something. I just want to put that out there.
I feel like probably not. I feel like Cory just kind of rushes headlong. Anything that Cory notices is just kind of incidental. Like, whoa, cool. So.
Okay. All right. So as you are on your bike, booking it to your buddy at the hotel's house, you do happen to see there's like movement out of the corner of your eye that just kind of like tracks your attention. And you see Morgana. She's walking down the street, just like, in the direction of her house. Visibility is not great, so she's maybe like 50 something feet away from you. Her back is turned and she's walking away.
There will be a moment in Cory's mind where he thinks, I should probably remember that to tell everyone else. And then just keeps going.
There. You make it to the Oasis Motel, no problem whatsoever. Other than the fact that you and your bike and everything that is on your body is just dripping wet at this point.
I also decided I kind of just want to do an over-under roll, like whether or not Cory actually remembers that they saw that.
Fair. Mm-hmm.
Alright, even numbers I don't remember, odd numbers I do. Even numbers. 6.
Alright.
Yeah, so prop the bike up against the side of the building, rush into the hotel. Dripping.
Cory's just sitting at his desk right now, front desk, and just finishing up whatever meal that he has. He's kind of just staring at the phone and kind of just looking around at the rain and come back at the phone. Just like still a little antsy.
Dude.
What? Cory? My God. And he kind of just runs out from behind the desk. Dude, you're soaking.
Oh, fine.
Wait. Why are you? Hold on. And then he like runs in the back and then comes out with like 3 towels.
Okay.
So
Dude, come here.
wholesome.
Here. And then he gives him one and then like gets up behind him and just kind of like starts like rubbing his head. And he's like, you freaking, what is wrong with you? Come inside.
Yeah. Cory will come inside and towel, like toss the raincoat to the side. Probably all the under layer is soaked too because you're on a bike and the water like splashes up.
Holy. All right.
Hey.
You need to change your clothes.
I mean,
Hold up. I think some of my older brother's stuff is still here if you want. Why are you here? First off, why are you here? And he's like saying all this as he's like walking, like he kind of motions you to come behind the desk and like go through the back door that's there. And as you enter, you see it's like a kind of like an apartment that's back there. You see the living room, the little small old CRT TV, like probably like 15 inches, like one of those really tiny ones, with an antenna on top.
Am I supposed to be back here?
Yeah, no, it's fine, man.
You have to
Come
be
on,
like
it's my house.
an employee. All right.
No, this is where where my family is. This is where I live. So
Okay, cool.
come on in. I mean, like you see, so this is like what you see in there. So you see that tiny TV, and in front of the TV, you don't really see a sofa. It's more of like a small twin-sized bed that's like just sitting over there. You see, and it's kind of like an old, I guess you could call it Turkish style. So this is very common in India, and like Indian homes or like small homes. Like you have a small bed in the living room that acts as like both people to come in, and if anybody wants to stay over, people can stay over on that bed. And then like instead of regular pillows, you have like long cylindrical pillows that are like covered. I forget what they're called, but yeah, you just see them like on the back edge and all around. And that's like also like the decoration. Maybe you have like small square pillows that are like in the diamond shape pressed up against the wall. You just see like a big portrait of a bunch of like Indian gods all on it, and then on the side you see a small little altar with the god Ganesh, who's like the elephant god, but they represents like removing of obstacles. So most Indian businesses or people who have businesses normally have that there, because that's like their way to pray to them every morning to make sure that the day goes well. And you see like the incense candles there that are like almost gone, like they're still going, but they're kind of gone, so they're kind of giving off the scent. And you don't see really anybody there. You just see like the TV is kind of running, but like there's a kitchen that's attached right there to the living room, and you see my mom just cooking dinner, or like cleaning up, like dinner is done, cleaning up and stuff like that. And like a little small hallway that probably just leads off into the bedroom area.
Cory, who's never, I almost said backstage. Cory, who's never been in your house before, is just like was toweling his face off, and then is just kind of like looking around. Wow.
Cory's just Arwind's gonna go up to his mom, and he's like, "Mom, do we still have any of Bai's older clothes?" Bai is his brother.
The brother. So. Yeah, it's they're in the. Sorry, like I'm not. Would he wouldn't have had his own room here, right? Because it's a little small,
no. This is like tiny. It's like one bedroom apartments. Everybody lived in the same place. Like
got it.
Crowded in the bedroom either there.
Yeah,
so there is like a little storage area in the back that probably is just like.
There's a. She thinks about it for a moment. Goes, yeah, there's one of the containers in the storage area. I think he left some things here. Who's your friend?
Okay.
Hi.
This is Cory. You met him before.
Hi, Cory. Oh,
it's been a while.
Hi.
I'm kind of wet.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Did you walk here?
Oh no, I biked here.
Yes, there's some of his clothes, and they should fit. Yeah.
Okay.
There.
All right, and I'm gonna go back there and grab like a t-shirt and some jeans and stuff, and just like toss it to Cory. Go change, man. First, all right. You're gonna get sick.
All right, yeah. Cory will go change.
Hopefully they fit. They should fit.
We'll say they will. Yeah. they fit well enough, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're just adjusting yourself. I thought like you were acting as Cory, adjusting like the pants because they might be like too tight or something.
It's really hot up here, and my seat is leather, and I just have to like keep sitting up so I don't stick to it. Hashtag pro stream.
Have you? And he's gonna ask Cory like, "Have you had dinner yet?"
I mean, I had some.
Mom, do we have any leftovers still? He's not even like waiting to go. Honestly, he's just so happy to have a friend inside his house. Like more normally he just meets them. He's kind of at the same time like, you know, being an immigrant just moved with a small space like this, like kind of embarrassed a little bit. So normally he doesn't have people back there, but like just because of the circumstances, and he's kind of just still rattled by everything. He didn't really even think about it. So you get
Yeah.
to see him kind of really
I don't-
awkward and.
I don't want to put you out, Mrs. Ma'am, Arwind.
I'm blanking my last name. What's
Gupta.
my last name?
Gupta.
Gupta, that's right. It's been a while since I was
Well,
like.
Cory's
"Today
just
we're-"
gonna Cory's just gonna say Mrs. Arwind.
That's totally
That
fair.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put you out.
No,
Mrs.
absolutely, no, not at all. And she's like digging in the fridge for food. There's leftovers from something, so she like puts a little like a plate together for Cory and heats it up. And
Your house is like the coolest house I think I've ever seen.
You're just saying that. Stop.
I'm
It's
not.
not much. Come on, just.
My mom thinks that
Okay.
like fine decorating is that like Thomas Kincaid stuff, and it's just like a bunch of tiny houses and a lot of really
First off-
bland colors.
I mean, okay. Thank you. Wouldn't really call this fine decoration, but I guess it is a little bit more colorful. But just sit down, and then he kind of points to the bed in the living room. And dude, so
Cory will
what are you doing
sit
here?
on this bed so happily, like it's real squish into all these because you described those pillows really really invitingly, and it's just like
They're nice. They're the bed normally, from what I remember, they're called a divan. So like that's kind of like the style. Like it's just meant to be like a very informal living room sort of a bed. It's normally like a very thin mattress. It's not too comfortable, but it's still it does the job. And usually it has like a little storage area beneath it, like drawers and stuff that you can put stuff in. Like my uncle and aunt had those for a long time. I think we used to have them when we used to live in India too. So yeah, there you go.
there's so many pillows here. I feel like if we studied here, I would just take a nap.
Probably
Anyway,
that the reason why we should not study here then.
am I
Kind of
interrupting your
counterproductive.
work?
Nah, I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna come in this torrential rain. And if anybody does, we have a little PA system that pings if anybody opens the doors and just pop back out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, so I thought that,
But-
because there's this crazy storm, I'd check on you.
Yeah. And then, like, as he's trying to say something, like, you could see Arwind just like pause for a second, and he kind of just like, what?
Also,
Dude,
Darcy's
no,
really
I
mad at
mean-
me because I gotta tell you something.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I gotta tell you something too, but it can wait. What's up?
Saw Milan without you.
Ouch.
But I'm gonna see it again, I promise. Leon and I just really needed
fair,
to like,
fair.
what did he say? Pre-game it so that we could learn the songs.
I feel like there's probably an audio release that happened, but I'm pretty sure you can get a cassette or a CD. But we're gonna
Don't poke holes in
brush over
Cory's
this.
logic here. It's too easy to.
But yeah, we're gonna just skip over this because I'm gonna use this as a way to lessen the brunt of what I'm going to say, because hopefully you're not gonna take this too strongly, unless Darcy already told you, then you're already prepared. But actually,
Cory-
and he kind of just looks around. He kind of makes sure that his mom's not listening. He comes to us.
Cory doesn't lie, but Cory kind of like looks up at the ceiling, like because Cory already knows, but Cory wants Arwind to be able to tell him.
Oh, goddamn! It's so good. Oh, so he's gonna come. He's like, I broke into the principal's office.
Whoa!
Part of that is freaking me out too. I've never I literally was shaking after. I've never done something like this. I would never do something like this. But just with everything that's happening and what I've seen and what I realized at that moment, something came over me, and I was like, I have to find out. I have to know, because things just seem so much bigger than what's been going on. Just, you know, regular grades and things. I mean, if we really have magical beings merging with their realm with our realm, and things are going to go down and have ghosts in town, yeah, this is higher priority. So I don't know, but not like, I think that's also adding out to my freak out, because if anybody finds out I am a goner, if my parents find out I'm a goner,
okay, buddy,
so
hold
yes,
on. Okay,
that
buddy,
is
buddy,
the
buddy,
big
buddy.
ball of emotion happening in my, yes.
And Cory is gonna just like put his hands on Arwind's shoulders. Buddy, first off, that is so surprising. Second off, that's really badass. Third off, we'll just say that I did it or something, because I can get in trouble. But you won't get found out, it's fine.
Like, there's just like this moment as if though, like, I think Arwin's head just went blank, and then he just like starts like tearing up a little bit, like, dude, what? He's just gonna be like,
But
you think that was
specifically, I'm definitely surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, but it confirmed a lot of things that we already suspected. She's definitely a fae, and the mayor definitely knows about
Leon
this.
Asked her.
What?
What? I mean, wait, no, like, yes.
He's gonna grab Cory. He's gonna grab Cory and then just like pull him into the room. Mom, we have things to talk. Bye. Like, just shuts the door behind, and then realizes that his dad and sister are right there. Bad place. Back outside. And then like grab again, just like runs right outside, and then like back into the front desk area.
Cory is just like being drug around by what? His collar?
Just like his like shoulder, like grabbed a bunch of clothes on his shoulder, just like yanking him behind.
This feels like such a Scooby-Doo kind of
It really does.
moment.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
He's just like, there's a moment like he walked into the room, realizes that his sister and dad are right there, because there's not a lot of room privacy here, and just and turn around, and then like outside again, hi mom, bye mom, kind of a situation, and then like right into the office area, because that's pretty much the only privacy he's gonna get right now. And he's gonna be like, all right, explain. What?
Which part? How badass it was? Because that was real badass.
Thank you again. That really helped. Thank you. Second, no, where you were at, Leon did what?
Well, it was, after we saw Mulan.
Yes.
Well, we just went to the principal's house. But I didn't go in. I probably should have.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, no one would have expected things like that to happen. I mean, why didn't you go in?
Because I knew kind of the plan almost a little. I'd rather let Leon, we could call Leon. It's definitely Leon's story to tell.
I tried calling him. He wasn't picking up. But I do want to just give some backstory. What happened? Like, what did he tell you?
Well, Leon has this theory, and I think it's really smart, about fairies and telling the truth and stuff. It's complicated, and I don't remember all of it. But, so he asked, I think, and something about not saying no. You'd really have to ask Leon.
Okay. I think I'm getting the picture, but yeah, let's call him up. And then I'm gonna go to the front desk and then pick up the phone, and I think I'm gonna start with the Milan thing first. Ring. And I'm gonna call Leon. You're at the store, right? So wait, is the store also where Leon lives, or is that a separate? Okay. He's gonna actually. Leon's gonna call the house first and see if he's there. I mean, Arwind's gonna call Leon at the house first and see if he's there.
Yeah, no answer. You get, because Leon has his own line, you get, Leon, what does your voicemail say?
Do we even have voicemail yet, or do we have an
Answering
answering
machines.
machine?
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
answering machine,
Answering
my
machine.
bad. Yes. What's your
Hey.
message?
Hey, this is Leon Kuma. I'm not here. Leave a message. But don't leave too detailed a message in case I don't get your message first, because you never know, you might be intercepting my messages. Leave a detailed GPS location where I can find you next.
Beep.
He's gonna, I'm just gonna be like, God damn it! And he just clicks and then calls up, rings up the store.
So Leon's dad again. Kuma's Curiosities.
Hi, Mr. Wait, is Leon's last name Kuma again? Is that what it was?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Kuma. Is Leon there? This is Arwind.
Hey, yeah, just one moment. He's muttering like, why did we pay for an extra line if they always call here? Leon, phone again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mom, like I said, I don't really have much else to add. I also asked her about King Arthur. She got upset.
Well, he was kind of a jerk, so yeah, she hands your dad hands you the phone.
Hello?
You watched Mulan without us.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, wait, why is Cory with you? There's like a huge storm outside.
Yeah, I've already talked to him about this. But you watched Mulan without us.
To be fair, I think I made it abundantly clear I had a priority to see that movie. We all know that I'll go again, and then I'll go again. And so, like, on any of those screenings, I'll gladly see it if anybody, and I will not disrupt your first viewing.
All right, fair. Was
Yeah.
it good?
It was pretty rad. They did a really good job. That new, like, CG stuff for animation looks really cool.
They use I mean, like computer graphics? Wait, this
Yeah,
isn't...
there's this scene with all the bad guys on, like, horses riding down the mountainside. And they used it was all over the Disney Channel.
No. Don't care. Anyways, sidetracked. All right, sorry. I think I started off on the less important. No, it's pretty important. Next important thing. You did what at Principal Santiago's place?
Oh, okay. I guess everyone.
What is this about you calling her out on being a fae?
Yeah, well, I figured out between like what Basil had said about when she tried to lie in the office, and like what you had said, and then the night at her sister's. I guess yesterday. Like,
right.
If we're pretty sure her sister's a fae, and if they're related, then like she would be a fae or adopted. But I was like, well, fae can't lie. That's like a rule. I don't know why. That's just like something I've seen in TV and junk. So I figured maybe it's true, you know?
You were basing your hunch off what you saw? Okay, never mind. No, that makes sense.
I mean,
right, go ahead.
Books, but the first thing I thought of was that TV show Merlin I talked about, and then there was anyway, I was like, well, she's a fae. I can just ask her, and either she'll say no, which is either she's really not, or she's lying, which means she's not a fae, or she'll say yes because she is a fae, or she's lying, so she's not a fae, or she won't answer.
But I mean, how do you know that when she's lying, she's not telling the truth? Like, how did you make sure that there is no way for her to like avoid answering?
She went with truth. She fell for the checkmate. She went with what I knew would happen. She didn't answer.
Which is?
Why would she not answer unless she's a fae? Because being a fae, she can't lie to me. A normal person, if a normal person came up to you and asked you if you were a fae, you might be like, that's weird, but also no.
Right. I'm not necessarily. I could just be like, I'm not talking to a crazy person right now. I'm going to leave.
Well, then someone might think you're a fae because why dodge the? All she did was dodge the question incessantly and ask me a bunch of questions to find out what I know. So I'm going like 90% sure that her and her sister are fake creatures. Because she never
Okay.
outright said no. She just wanted to know everything I knew.
True, but I mean, like, I guess the question becomes at this point, like, now she knows, you know.
She didn't hurt
have
me.
to understand this. True, but I mean, like, you went to her house, so she has people witness. So obviously she's not going to hurt you in front of people.
I mean, if she is that nervous about more people finding out, she would have done something then. She would have tried to use magic or charm me or, I don't know, something like what happens in like that Ark of Gargoyles.
My dude, you're banking a lot of this on a lot of assumptions, mate.
That's the mystery game.
Yeah, but it's okay. As soon as the storm is over, I'm coming grabbing you because I do not. Well, I guess shoot, you probably are safest at the shop. Wait, does your shop have a place for you to stay?
Hey, is there somewhere for us to stay if there's like a tornado or something?
Yeah, it's the basement.
It's
storage.
The basement. I definitely knew we had a basement.
Your dad is giving you the weirdest look right now.
I definitely knew there was a basement. I've totally gone down there all those times my parents asked me to go down there and get stuff. Every time.
There's like a 24-pack of high C down there too.
That's where that's high. Arwind, is there any more questions?
I mean, not really questions, more of just well, first off, as soon as the storm is over, we're coming and grabbing over because I don't think we should be separated right now because I am concerned, mate. Like,
oh, she also,
she
Principal
knows
Santiago isn't causing the storm, but I didn't ask if her sister is, so 50-50.
Wait, how did you confirm that? Like, what did you ask her to confirm?
I said, Principal Santiago, are you making it the storm come in? And she said no. Again, she's a face, she can't lie.
Okay.
But I didn't ask her about her sister. So 50-50.
Okay, so I mean, it's a good thing that we confirmed that she's a fae, or at least on my end we confirmed, because otherwise I would still be skeptical. Because I mean, I'm sure you probably are right that they can't lie, because I'm assuming you probably already know about this now, because I'm sure Darcy called you and told you this, but I broke into the principal's office.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, I didn't find out anything new, just everything that we do know. Definitely a fae, and she's been in contact with the mayor, so the mayor definitely knows.
Oh yeah, Darcy's grandpa's gonna go talk to the mayor about it.
Is that safe? Like,
oh. It's Darcy's grandpa's call. He wants to try and find out what the mayor knows. Wait, how did you find out? Does she have a paper that's like, "Hi, I'm a fae"?
Not that, but like I hacked into her computer, and I was able to look at her emails. And hello.
He like puts the phone on for a second, just looks at his dad. He's like, you know, Dad, at least I'm not a hacker. What's that?
What the
dude? Call out like that?
Hey, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what's going on the other end of this line.
I just.
So what? You're like a grandmaster hacker.
I don't know about that. I just kind of figured out the password.
Yeah, it's so pretty
but
cool.
Either way, thank you. And you see, like, Arwind kind of just like puff out his chest a little because he's just got called a badass by one of his best friends, and then another best friend called him a genius. So he's just like a little, yeah. But yeah, it's like, yeah. So I hacked into her computer. I saw her emails, and basically she's been talking to the principal. Like, there was basically a conversation between them, and then there was another conversation where, or not a conversation, but an email from the mayor, when the big explosion thing happened at the theater, that kind of started all this. He was like, he pretty quickly assumed that it was them, and like asked her, "Hey, what the heck is going on? Why is this happening?" And then she
Yeah.
never responded to that. It kind of
And
went
like
into
puts
the
the phone on his shoulder. Mom, I need my notebook back.
She's like, it got like 2 books like open on her arm as she's balancing, trying to like read, and you get a glimpse of them, and it's all like Fae related stuff. She's like flipping through and like hands you the notebook with one hand and just like kind of keeps wandering.
So the
Real.
mayor was emailing her. So they might have a deal or something. Maybe it's like a deal they made with the town.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, maybe like it may not be this mayor specifically. It might be like their Fae family made a deal with the mayor, and per their rules, like they don't care who they made a deal with the mayor. To them, that's the name. So whoever's mayor is who the deal's with.
But that's like, but then that makes me concerned as to what the deal is. Like, what are they doing, and why? Like, what's is it just benefiting the mayor or the current mayor, or is it like benefiting the town?
I don't know.
Or like, are they threatening the current mayor, whichever the current mayor is, to shut up and comply, so that whatever their agenda is gets completed, or is the actually under their control, like hypnotized?
I can't be sure, but.
Okay, so you know why I'm concerned, because we don't know either situation. The mayor is in their pockets, and we're sending Darcy's grandpa to them.
To be fair, we're
like,
not sending Darcy's grandpa anywhere. He's an adult that told Darcy he was going to do a thing. So
yes,
I
do
don't
they
have much
know?
control over that. Does I think Darcy's grandpa probably knows more than we know. He's probably keeping us safe, frankly.
So, just a note, Leon, you've got a point in town lore. So you would know, just sort of just because of that knowledge, you don't have to roll, you don't have to spend a point or anything, that just because you've driven around here and gone to like movies and just seen other towns, Waverly, yes, it's the county seat of Lake County and therefore probably has just a naturally a little bit better commerce and things. Waverly does pretty well for itself. Like it tends to have really good crop yields, and generally tends to just be a little bit better off.
Is this so
than nearby areas?
This storm that's happening, how close is this storm to like crop yield time? Like, how close is this to like farmers markets kicking off?
God, you're asking me agriculture
well,
questions.
Harvest is in late in September.
Harvest is is late August, September. Yeah, so it's not. You're not on top of that yet. You're at the end of June. So.
Okay. Okay, I would somehow relay that to Arwind, just like brainstorming. Like, yeah. So it seems it helps the town. It probably also helps them, unless like the only thing I can think is if whoever founded the town, they owed them a huge favor. They don't like to be in debt, but I mean they roped in a whole family of them. That'd be a big ask. I mean, so all of that I'm not sure, but I'm frankly the whole mayor angle, I think it's best if we leave that up to Darcy's grandpa / whatever he may ask Darcy for help with, because I'm not. Listen, I rolled up to our principal pretty cockeyed. I don't think I'm going to do that to the mayor. So.
I wouldn't be surprised with how with the guts you got on you.
I mean, if I thought the mayor was a Fae, I would go ask him, but I'm not gonna roll up to the mayor and be like, "Hey, are you working with Fae?" Because he's probably just a person and can wheel, deal, and lie, and also is the mayor of this city. Like
Arwind at first he's just like, this doesn't make sense, and then he's like, oh, that actually makes sense. Like initially he's this magical, powerful creature versus regular human being, and then realizes your logic and goes, oh, dang, that actually makes sense.
He gets the weird sci-fi stuff, fantasy stuff, and he's like, People,
great.
listen, I couldn't be bothered. Anyway, I was just alerted that there is a pack of high C in the basement that I totally go in all the time that I overlooked. So I am gonna go get that and wait this storm out, and then I have tomorrow we'll all meet up or something. I don't know how long the storm's gonna last. Like, I don't want to promise to see tonight.
Okay. I mean, now that I know that you were able to confirm that this storm wasn't, although, did you ask if this storm was caused by her sister?
Nope. So 50-50. I could call her and ask.
Don't.
Actually, and he hangs up the
We are
phone.
not. Stop. Help. Calls again. Call again.
He starts dialing.
Who can dial faster?
Panic
he
mode
hangs
again.
up and he
Panic,
picks up the phone
panic.
and starts dialing.
All right, so I want both of you to roll a d6 to see who can dial faster and who ends up making through.
Okay, hold up.
D6.
We are technically
Any
playing
Ds-
a system.
I got
Characters.
a nice old
You got a 3, smack in the middle.
50-50.
Oh
What
my
I get?
god, you guys both got 3s.
Roll
What do you want that
six.
to happen, GM?
Oh, jeez. Okay, roll them again. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you both call at the exact same time for each other, and you both get busy signals. Like, it
Okay.
gets screwy.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, barely. Try again. And Leon with a 5, Arwind with a 4. Leon, you're the faster. Even though you don't have Principal Santiago's phone number memorized, you've got it on a post-it for some reason nearby. Arwind, you start dialing his house and realize, oh shit, no, he's at the store. And just that brief second of misdial allows Leon to get the call off. So, hello, it's Jimmy.
Hey, Mr. Santiago, is Principal Santiago still home?
Yes, who is this?
Oh, it's Leon.
Again? Weren't you here earlier?
I was. I just had a quick follow-up question about the like school stuff I was asking her. I think I'm gonna come by and.
She's putting the kids to bed at the moment. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh well, I don't know. Do you have like jurisdiction over the high school? It was a question about getting into the school and doing some stuff.
Oh no, nope. That is not me.
It's just with the comic book club. We just I got a bunch of books to move, and I know it's just open, but I like to run it through official channels.
I'm sure she appreciates that. Roll me grown-up face.
Ooh.
Do. Where is that? There it is. I have no points. There we go.
Okay, all right. We'll take that 3. He goes, yeah, she should be almost done. Did you get home okay? I know it's hard to brain just as we're leaving.
I made it to the. I made it to the shop, so me and my folks are here, and I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna. I mean, we're closed, but I don't think we're gonna like leave anytime soon. So we have the basement if it gets spooky.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Helena, Leon again. He's got some questions about the comic book club and just.
It's like Fat Wild thing. She's like, "Hi, adult wife. This kid called about comic books, and I kept him on the phone waiting."
He's just kind of like same kid who was here earlier. You hear like a little bit of muffled conversation, like he's got the phone like against his shoulder or something. Leon?
Hey, Principal Santiago.
Yes.
I had a question for you, Helena Santiago. Is your sister Morgana causing the storm outside?
Jimmy said this is about comic book club.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like 10 o'clock at night.
It sure
Leon.
is. Is your sister Morgana causing the storm outside?
How would any human possibly cause this storm?
Is your sister Morgana a Fae?
Your continued questioning about that. Leon, go to Leon.
Okay, so she is. Cool, got it. Then he hangs up.
Hey, just,
Dad, storm's caused by a Fae. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. I'm gonna go find that high C.
can you get me one?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
On the way through, he hands his mom back the notebook that says storm caused by Fae on the page.
Just, of course.
This
there's-
entire time, like Arwind's been trying to call, and then he kind of finally gave up. But
Yeah.
and oh man, I like how Leon just gets this information and doesn't call anybody, just walks over.
We have a plan to meet up. He's
Yeah.
impressed.
This is
Yeah, the
great.
shop definitely only has one line, so you probably kept getting the "Thanks for calling Kuma's Curiosities. We can't make it to the phone right now. Please leave a message."
Like, our hours are.
Yeah. We're
I
currently
don't think
closed
there's a
right
message. Wait, is there a voice box? Is there a voicemail?
Is there an answering
voicemail,
machine type thing?
Answering
now.
machine?
Yeah, probably. It's like a shop, so it probably has like for receiving purposes, like if you need a call back, leave a number. If not, you can catch us at 9 a.m. or
Whatever.
There-
Yeah.
Is there like a light or something, an indicator?
probably.
To
Yeah,
indicate
you
have
see,
messages?
as you're coming back up from the like your parents are both staring at books. Like your mother, like she was carrying 2 books, it has now expanded to about 5 on the counter that are just open to various pages, and both parents are looking at it, and you see the blinking indicator on the answering machine.
Okay. Wait, did he press it?
Yeah, it's playing.
Oh, first message. Leon,
Yeah,
you better
there's-
not freaking call. Don't you dare.
Delete.
Your parents like look up from this of like,
I'm just gonna cycle through
Who did
these.
you-
Delete
who did
deletes
you
the first
call?
one. Just now,
Yeah,
Principal Santiago.
the-
Second message.
the woman that you said is Faye. Like, oh
Yeah.
my God, Leon.
Well,
The
I
entire
didn't
time, like
ask
the
if
second
it's a-
message plays, and it's just like, I can't believe you hung up on me. Damn it, Leon. Third
had to ask-
message.
I had to ask if
Leon, pick the goddamn phone.
Did we not? We've had
swear
this
to God,
discussion.
I
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I guess
Freaking out. Oh
take
my
a
god.
D. I guess technically I broke the rules this time because I knew she was a Fae and talked to her, but I had to ask about her sister if she's
Yeah.
causing the storm. And again,
Please
she
call
didn't
me
say
back.
no
Don't
or
do this.
D.
Oh my
Yes
god.
or no. So again, like 90% sure.
Oh, I think that would be the last one.
I think your
Laugh
friend is
and-
trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah, we have a plan to meet up. She's hanging out with a bud. He'll be fine. He's got to learn to chill out. Like I don't know. I'm not worried
So
about
much
it.
chaos. Yeah, so while that chaos is occurring between Leon and Arwind, what's Cory doing in the background of that?
Yeah, of course, just like
Everyone's
sitting, watching, like, what? Dude?
Get in the car. We're going to Leon's.
No.
Does Arwen have a car?
Yeah.
There's a family
we have
car.
a family
I would
car.
assume. Yeah.
Like an
No.
old Toyota Corolla.
I'm supposed
What?
to keep you safe.
What? Dude, Leon just talked to Santiago again and tried to confirm if Morgana's the one that's causing this storm. He did not respond. I don't know what happened. I'm freaking out because now they know that he knows. And I'm not sure if he's safe. I'm not sure what's going on. I think we need to be there to help support him in case something goes down. I'll drive slow. I'll drive very slow.
Okay.
I have wipers. The car's well maintained. You know, it's old. Yeah, I mean, it's what, from 1976 or something like that. But it runs fine. It's a freaking Japanese car. They run for like decades.
Cory has this look of concern, and clearly there's some, like, weighing of the options here, because Cory did promise Darcy but also this is really good reasoning.
Come on.
Okay,
in
get the
danger.
keys.
We gotta go. All right. Comes in and grabs the keys and his wallet and goes, Mom, I know I shouldn't be driving the car in something like this. I know you told me this before, but emergency come up. I gotta go. I'll explain
We
later,
have a friend
but
in
I
trouble,
gotta go.
Mrs. Arwind. We gotta go. You gotta
Bye.
trust me.
We could call,
Nope,
somebody.
gotta go. Bye, Mom. I'm sorry. Don't get me in trouble.
Arwind!
And he just bolts out.
The
Arwind!
parents they can't say no. The
Cory,
parents can
car,
say no.
now!
Cory's following.
No. She's
Oh.
like running after him, being like, no, it's storming. What are you doing? Give me the keys.
Mom, please. I gotta go. Please. There's things happening. I never ask of you anything like this. You know me. If I had a reason, I do things like this only if I have a reason.
It's storming. I
tell it
can't
to you.
see across the street.
I'll be going like 5 miles an hour. I promise. I'm not gonna speed. I'm gonna go less than the speed limit.
Oh,
have
there's
the
a
lights
skill
on.
called reassurance, which I didn't
Ooh.
realize was a thing. Roll me reassurance.
Is it under? What is it under?
It's under
Is it
interpersonal.
interpersonal? Okay, impersonal, intimidate, reassurance. I do not have anything, but we shall see. Submit. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what you needed, because that was a really high roll. Thing.
Let's go.
So she looks at you and she kind of looks over her shoulder, making sure that your dad and sister aren't listening. She goes, "Okay, if your friend's in trouble, if there's if you want to call, we can call 911 or anything if you want to."
It's not I don't think it's anything that.
Not that kind of
they're gonna be able
emergency.
to help.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
that kind. It's just that it's an emotional thing, and I think
you do
Leon's just
not
breaking
go
down.
over 5 miles an hour.
I promise. This is like in the Indian way of saying I promise. So you just kind of
Okay.
pinches. I promise.
Okay.
And then he goes, I'll call you as I get there. I'll
Call
let
me
you know
when
we're
you
good.
get there,
Yes.
and stay there. Don't try to come home, okay? Because this is
Okay.
bad. Don't. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Arwind runs back now that he doesn't have to hurry to convince his mom. He's gonna run, grab his toothpaste, and he's gonna grab a spare one that they have, and he's like, "All right, let's go, dude."
She grabs you and pulls you in for a really tight hug.
Oh, Mom.
You do not go
no.
over 5 miles an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
I probably won't even be able to drive if you're gonna just hug me to death. But okay.
Sorry. I will cover for you, Father. Just take care of your friends.
You're the best. Bye, Mom.
Love you.
Bye. And then Cory, let's go. And then we get in the car. And and then I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna
Okay.
try staying. I out of sheer sense of safety for myself, especially considering that Arwind has Cory in the car as well. He has someone else in the car as well. He's not gonna book it, but he's gonna go at the speed limit that is safe. Not necessarily 5, because 5 is
It's
ridiculous.
also a whole block and a half away.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we're fine.
We
Yeah,
could have just
am I
got
gonna
on the
get him-
bike.
Yeah, the amount of time it took
I think
me
it
to
was
convince your
just
mom to give you the keys. But yeah, there's nobody else
Actually,
out
there's
in
a
this.
reason for Arwind actually has a reasoning. He's like,
Okay.
it's storming outside, lightning, cars are insulated. Better go in the car rather than in the bicycle, and I don't get wet.
I mean, you're still gonna have to get from the car to the shop, but you
True.
won't get totally soaked. But yeah, it's a block and a half away. I'm not gonna make you roll driving on that. You're going
Yeah.
5 miles an hour. It takes you 3 minutes to get there. You see the lights on in the shop, but the sign is flipped to closed.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out and just walk up and start knocking on the front door. Is there a bell or anything, or is it just yes?
Leon, you just hear this incessant knocking at the door, and your dad is like, "Who the?"
You're
There's
muted.
somebody at the. Oh, yeah, Leon's muted.
He looks out from the back of the shop with high C, like, and like walks up to the door.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah, your dad's like unlocking and opening the door for them. Like, what are you two doing out in the? Come on, come in. It's pouring rain. Come in.
Thank you.
You guys want a high C or what?
He's-
Did you hear? You heard about that high C? You're like, gotta go get some of that. Yeah, I'll go get you one.
And then he just like Arwind just like not having any words to say, just like following, like storming right behind Leon.
Yeah, man,
Excellent.
Come get this high C.
All right, and as you all are getting high C and dripping a little bit of water all over the curiosity shop, we flash back to Basil and Darcy in the farmhouse, who have no idea that any of this is happening.
Yeah. So
What are you two up to? You're
Basil,
muted.
you're muted,
Melissa.
Basil.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Basil's like came in soaked, so Basil's probably like drying their clothes and is like, wonder what everyone else is up to. Big storm out there. Would not want to get caught in that. That's really all. Like Basil's like, it looks rough. And Queensland storms are horrifying, so it's one of those ones where I assume it's a doozy of a storm. And I presume that Basil's mum's probably fixing some food for us, like there's dinner and then there's like after dinner like little post snacks and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess Basil's sort of just helping to because have a guest over sort of thing.
Yeah, and Darcy would be.
Host. What would Darcy be doing?
Well, helping out, hanging out, chatting, and going. Do you think they're listening to me?
I'll be honest. Probably not. I mean, they're doing their best.
What is it about me?
No, it's not. It's not something about you. I think it's just one of those, situations that are.
Oh, that I tell them, from a position of actually knowing what's going on in this town and having experience and a grandfather who is putting his neck out for us and doing things for us. And they're just completely, if they are doing stuff, it's just completely not only disrespecting me, but also they're not letting us know. So it's disrespecting us if they're doing a whole bunch of stuff and they're not telling us, but it's also disrespecting my grandfather. And disrespecting me is one thing, but disrespecting my grandfather, no. My grandmother put her on the line as well by baking, by getting us into the house. I
don't think they did it on purpose.
Oh, they do. They always do.
I don't think so. It's just, look, why don't we see what happened? If we'll go.
Why don't you call him? Because if I call him in this and I find out, I'm just like, like
no,
what?
I
I'm
get
just
you.
Yeah. First it's Susan, and now it's them. Like
they're not doing that.
Oh, they do. They always do.
Come on, Darcy. We're all friends. We don't do this stuff to screw around with people and, all that stuff. It's best interest, and I'm sure that if something happens or you say something, we'll take it into consideration and, acknowledge your feelings and understand, and if something bad happens, we apologize. That's what friends do. Sometimes they make mistakes, then they get told and you learn from them, and we all want to be friends with each other, and think that's that, really. It's alright. We've all got each other's backs, I think.
Do
I've got
we?
your back at least.
I mean, I
Hey.
care about all of them, and I'm trying to tell them the best way and trying to protect everyone. And you call them if you want to call. You call them because I'm afraid of what I'll say to them.
All right. Well, why don't you just sit here? Like Basil makes like the chair comfy, puts like snacks and food because that's like the very like hospitality like host thing that they've been taught how to do to like comfort and stuff. And it's like, I'll go call them. We'll see what's going on. I will
Right, so
call.
who do you call? I mean, they're all in the same place, but who do you?
Because Darcy called Kuma's Curiosities.
Okay, yeah.
And got a success from that, so that would
Yeah.
probably be Basil's first go.
Okay. Yeah, immediate success. Again, like Leon's dad answers the phone, like he's Kuma's Curiosities, like he doesn't even have the words out and just like hands the phone over to Leon.
So is this Darcy or Basil? I assume at this
It's
point.
Basil.
This is Basil.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I just want to know how everyone's going, what's going on. A bit worried about you guys in the storm.
I've been at the shop pretty much since I dropped off Cory. Got some high C. Cory and Arwind are here. I'm not quite sure why. I told them that we all had a plan to meet up, and so I don't know if y'all just want to come here. The storm looks pretty bad. But I've got my high C, and I've been hanging tight. I believe the plan was to meet tomorrow? Question mark? Because we said when the storm ends, but the storm may go all night. You know, it's getting late, so I'm just sitting here trying to get these buds to have some IC. Arwind looks a little upset sitting across from me here, but we're all okay.
Like, do like cordless phones exist in this day and age? I just want to double check.
They're giant,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
Or you could have one the really
they're there.
long.
like
Yeah,
it'd be like the hugely long metal antenna that like is the telescoping kind. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, Basil's definitely going to at least go somewhere where they could just like have a bit more of a quiet chat, that because Basil's like, Darcy probably does not want to hear the other side of this conversation because it sounds like the confirmation of the things we just spoke about. So it's just
Yep.
like, you know, like, they'd be like, all right. So, you're all there. Darcy said for you guys to keep safe, and
I to be fair, I want to say I held up my end of the deal, which is I stayed put.
yeah, I mean, like, appreciate it, mate. Really do. Look, it's not a hunch. It's Darcy's definitely gonna be pretty upset about this.
Fair.
Sort of things not going quite to plan. There's a lot more riding on this than I think we really thought about. She's just looking out for us, and it feels like we're ignoring her and everything she's saying, and I get what she means by that. I get what she feels about that.
I mean, Darcy's the smartest one in the group. She
really is.
She had the plan so we didn't get caught, just like, you know, with a buck wild idea of like breaking into a house. Like that was a bad plan. She said her grandpa's gonna talk to the mayor. That'll be great. I don't know. I feel bad. She thinks we don't listen. I think from what I can tell, Cory got really worried about Arwind, and then Arwind got worried about me, and I think the only reason no one came out to the farm is because you're with Darcy.
We're
which
real
is,
far away.
I mean, you're far, but you're with Darcy, which is probably the best person to be with in an emergency situation.
Oh, for sure.
So
For sure.
I don't think it's no one wants to listen or cares. I think it's more of we know Darcy always has a plan, and if Darcy needs us, we'll know. And if we call and Darcy says she's fine, then she's probably fine. She usually wears her heart on her sleeve. Do you think we should come there? Does she need buds?
I think that if you came here, it might actually make things a little worse, because...
Okay.
So
Well,
I think
then
it's
we
one of
won't do
those
that.
situations where you guys sit tight, but just letting you guys know that she's... I was sort of kind of joking around when she asked, do you think they listen? I was like, with everything happening, might not be all that, but she took it kind of hard, and
Well, no one's done anything to jeopardize her grandpa going to talk to the mayor. Like I didn't like call the mayor or something wild. No,
yeah.
I've just been here mostly getting calls from various friends, seeing if I've done something silly. Which, to be fair, is pretty on brand for me. So
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Speaking of that stuff,
Yeah.
you probably should know that I saw something called the Fey Accords in Morgana. Oh, I went into Morgana's house and into the weird room.
Okay. I will write down Fey Accords to. I'm sure it'll come up tomorrow when we all meet up.
Probably. I just wanted to, check on you guys, see if you guys are all right. Just let you know Darcy's a bit worried, and if we meet up tomorrow and she's upset, just giving you guys the heads up. She's just feeling a little bit upset about it. And
I mean,
I think we should just make sure that she feels like she's part of the team and we've got her back and stuff. All of that stuff. I mean,
I don't know. Darcy's kind of the team, so.
Yeah. I think that we'd be pretty screwed up if it weren't for Darcy.
Like, is this conversation like something that we, like Cory and Arwind, can hear? Like, would it be something like kind of even small? At least
you probably hear Leon's half of it. I don't know whether you'd hear everything Basil is saying through it.
You would hear me. I would probably be like getting I would like. Yeah, I mean, we're all gonna meet up tomorrow, and then we'll just kind of lay it out. I mean, if nothing else, if I don't know what you're going to tell her about, but my shop and Arwind's place is like a block away. Like, he essentially came around the corner to make sure I'm okay. He did try and call me a lot, and I didn't answer, so.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll come to an understanding. It's all in the best interest of everyone in the group, and it's not like we're doing anything bad. We're just looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Just have to make that clear, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can, like I said, you can, nothing else, let her know that everyone here is very safe.
Yep, and you guys are all safe and just gonna stick there until the storm's over. And
listen, I can't stress enough. I plan to go nowhere. I just found a 24 rack of high C, so.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I'm all set. So you guys stay safe at the farmhouse, and I assume we'll meet at Nina's or something tomorrow. We didn't really hash it out, but usually it's Nina's.
Yeah, I think we'll go to Nina's.
All right.
I'll try to cheer Darcy up a bit more and just let the team know, I guess, that just in case.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow.
All right. Catch ya.
What just happened now?
Darcy is angry because we don't listen, which is pretty fair.
Wait, What? Wait, that came out of the blue. Why? What happened?
I mean, so like, you're here, and we were supposed to all like
Mhm.
hunker down for the storm, and I think Darcy's just like frustrated that we don't. She has really good ideas, and then we'll like listen to her good ideas, but we may not listen all the way, which is pretty fair. She does a lot of emotional labor for that.
I mean,
Did you not get the message to stay home?
It was, I can't really remember what Darcy said. It was something about, look, Darcy told me that Arwind was having a bad time, and that's kind of all I focused on.
Okay. And then Arwen thought I was having a bad. So I think once we all talk tomorrow, it'll be fine. I think it's more of Basil said it's more of Darcy feels like she's not part of the team. When really we're all just sitting here drinking a high C.
first off, she's the mastermind of everything that we've succeeded on so far. We kind of just tried our best in other situations. I think we just came through with dumb luck, to be honest. Second of all, I mean, I feel bad. I didn't mean to like. I only came here because things were happening, and you kind of put me in a panic situation by calling the very person that shouldn't know that we know about them, whether they are causing a freaking storm.
Finishes high
and if
C.
they're magical beings.
Well, you know, and I kind of fly by the cuff. Starts a new high C, but you know, we'll all hash it out tomorrow.
All right. Either
Have a high
way,
C. Chill out. We'll be fine.
Arwen just like stares at him for it.
He slides Cory and Arwen on high C and is just like, listen, whatever happens, we'll be here tomorrow to figure it out.
And then before it ends, he goes, "We should probably get her a gift tomorrow. Just to, I feel like things are gonna get heated. We should probably have something to buffer on."
Yeah, I mean, it'll be hard because there's a storm now and the town's definitely like closed.
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
definitely like
I'm not
11
saying
o'clock at
now.
night.
No, not now. I'm saying like before we meet up, we should probably go and grab her. Maybe like
Arwen,
something.
are
from...
you asking me on a Monday in the middle of summer to get up before 10 o'clock in the morning?
No, I said I'll go.
I'll go
Okay.
with you.
Of course,
I mean, I'm just saying before
Leon's
we
like,
meet.
that's what I thought. Are you
Cory's
asking
just
a
like,
teenager in the middle of summer to wake up?
Like Arwen just like comes up to him, grabs his shoulders, and just starts shaking him out of sheer frustration.
Little drops of high C go flying across the store. While Arwen's dad drinks a high C in the background, and not Arwen, Leon's dad drinks a high C in the background, and there's like books. The books that were 2 on her arm and like 5 on the counter have now multiplied, and there's like books on the floor and chair as well in the whole area. Like as we flash back, like just more books up here and open. And on that note, with the high C and the many books, as the storm continues raging on, and it does get to be like 11:30 at night. The storm does not at the moment seem like it's letting up, but you know, you've all lived in the Midwest. It might be gone by morning. You don't know. We will wrap for the night. So, with that session of pure freaking chaos. Not like anything else that we've done has been any less chaotic, to be entirely honest with you. We will go around, do outros, who you are, who you played, if there's any project you want to plug, someplace else we can find you on the internet in the upcoming week, go ahead and do so. So while Ren finds us a channel to raid, we will start with Austin.
Oh, I'm first. Hi.
You are.
I'm Austin. I just got done playing Leon. Our pronouns are both he, him. You can find me on the internet on Twitter at Sailor Scout Austin. That's at Sailor, SCT for Scout Austin, because spelling out the whole thing is too long. I also play in a stream on Heroes Without Limits every other Tuesday. That's a TTRPG 5th edition stream on the Heroes Without Limits channel. And then the big thing that I do right now is I have a podcast. My podcast is Secret Histories of Nerd Mysteries. It's me and my good friend Brenda as co-hosts together. You can find that on Twitter at Nerd Mysteries. Yes, at Nerd Mysteries for the Twitter. And you can find the podcast, Secret Histories of Nerd Mysteries, on pretty much every podcasting platform except Apple because they like to be difficult. So you can find us on Spotify, Google Play, Anchor, Podbay. There's like another one I'm forgetting. Usually most people just go to Spotify because it's Spotify. We just recorded maybe the best episode ever that's going to drop Monday at 5. That we haven't told people this yet. The episode that's going to drop Monday at 5 is on Space Jam. So if you want to hear just about some interesting history behind the movie Space Jam and other Warner Brother animated featured films, tune in Monday at 5. We also have some other great episodes on Charles Entertainment Cheese, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. We did Tron at one point. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. All right, and to Wasa.
Hey guys, I played Basil. Both of our pronouns are they, them. I am found on Wasagi91 on Twitter, and I am a freelance writer in, besides the eng job that I do. Guess I'll plug Hit Point Press is publishing Sino Una, which is a 5e setting using Philippine mythology, which is amazing. Yay, representation. And I am part of the crew for Omens Rising, which is an upcoming game that I will be writing for as well. We are doing playtests, so forever open to playtest for you guys in character creation. It's really cool. Just send me a message and I will get back to you and run those playtests. That's it for me.
Awesome. And KP.
All right. Hi guys, I'm KP, also known as KP11 Photos on most social media, so on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Essentially, I'm a cosplay/portrait photographer. That's my primary trade. You can also find me doing a couple of cosplays. I'm on this amazing show with all these amazing people every Saturday, so thank you guys for joining us here. I actually have a couple of small projects going on. One of the big ones is I have my own Twitch channel that I recently launched where I do shows based on my culture as an Indian. I have a show on Tuesday where I have my dad sit down and narrate a bunch of Hindu mythologies and kind of give a little bit more context that you might not get just simply reading it on your own. So any explanations and backstories, the meaning behind certain things that might be tough to grasp on your own. So it's very excited about it. I'm very proud of that show. Every Saturday, or at least I'm trying, I've done only one, but every Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, I have a cooking show where I try to sit down with a much better chef like my mom or my wife or a friend, and they teach me how to cook a dish in my culture. So that's a lot of fun. We did parathas last Saturday, which is basically stuffed flatbread. And one we did was stuffed with spices and potatoes and things like that. So if that interests you, it's up on Twitch right now on VOD. I'm going to try getting it on my YouTube channel. I keep waiting to do that. But that's one big one. And then in January, the other big project, I'll be a part of season 3 of The Void, which is run by Nomadic. And so many amazing people. It's up on my page. And we're kind of right now raising fundraising for that to help make sure that we have sufficient money to help make it as nice as possible. So if you guys want, we have a Ko-fi going on for that. But yeah, aside from that, just you can ask me or talk to me when I'm on Twitch. That's where I'm mostly at. So.
Awesome. Thank you. And to Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle. You can find me on Twitter at @Shell_game. when I can actually, I have a lot of stuff doing for work right now, so it's like work stuff. So for when I finally can get my, come up for air, I'll have some stuff going on. Just so everyone know, I am fine. I very much of like when I'm in the game, it's me. When I say like I'm hurt, I'm really saying like my character. After I always remember it's like Darcy's a teenager, but still kind of like the mom, but still a teenager. So I just want everyone to know that I'm Michelle and fine. Darcy's the one that had a moment. So just want everyone to know.
I just want to thank you for that, because that's seriously, not like you having to. I mean, like you don't have. I knew that it was in. I just want to say thank you for that moment that you brought in, because that's very real. Like, and I think that's a very real emotion that, even as not as a teenager, like even now, I feel like everybody feels. So that I really appreciated that moment.
Yeah, for sure. And to Ren.
Hi, I'm Ren. I mostly have my own Twitch channel called Make Believe, which you can find by going to my Twitter pretty easily, Atomic Firebird. I have a weekly interview show for LARPers and TTRPG nerds, and I've just started my second season with 4 weeks of awesome panels. Last week we had a panel discussion on romance in RPGs, and this coming week we have a panel called Be the Change. I don't know why I squeaked in the middle of that. Be the Change, writing and publishing your own TTRPG content, which has 4 really cool people on that. Friday we're running a game of Dialect for my every other week indie TTRPG one-shot show. I just launched a podcast last week with a bunch of my home D&D game friends. Bunch of Boston nerds playing teenagers. I guess I have a theme. Called Fast Times at D&D High. That is all over my Twitter right now too. And the only other thing that I'm doing right now is I'm in another podcast for the Star Wars Fantasy Flight game system, where I'm playing a very cute little froggy space alien guy. And that's what I do.
Excellent, thank you. And I am Sarah. I am on. I can speak, for one thing. I know how words come out of my mouth. So I am Sarah of Swords on Twitter. You can also find me back here on Monday night running, probably, I don't actually know, side quests, 9 p.m. I am running Project Galileo, a Trophy Dark incursion, so creepy space stuff. I think KP, you're on that with me. We've got Ulfrig and at least one other person. We still have spots open, so if you want to play creepy space stuff with me, come sign up. It'll be cool. Nothing will go wrong whatsoever, I promise. We'll see you all next week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Good night.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, I'll stop stream.